Hello YouTube, Angelic J here, and I am back. It's been no time at all.
Bitch, where?
It totally hasn't been like a few months since I last recorded something.
Bitch, where?
But we're finally back. And today I'm very, very excited because I have some figures that I'm so excited to unbox and look at with you guys. Today we have Dragon Ball Evolve Series 6, so this is the most recent set, Base Form Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and Base Form Vegeta. All these figures in their packaging look stellar. We're gonna take a look at each one individually. Let's start with Base Form Goku because I think that's like the most basic figure any series can release. So I'm surprised it took Dragon Ball Evolve this long to even release a Base Form Goku because I feel like any company that makes Dragon Ball figures, that should be the first figure you release. But regardless, this figure looks great. If you remember my last video about Dragon Ball Evolve figures, it kind of went a bit like this. I will say Dragon Ball Evolve figures, you get what you pay for. So I don't know if you can see on camera, his eyes are kind of awkwardly painted because the pupils go outside of the mold. There is a bit of paint issue right here with his arm. Now this isn't a paint issue, this is just like showing that they don't get every single detail, like his boots aren't exactly fully painted in. And these figures kind of do come apart easily. Just stay still, please, Goku. Please, just stay still. Gripes aside, I feel like I'm really complaining, but I do love these figures, but I just feel like they could have done better. You know, I am a bit weary, but I heard that these figures really improved them a lot. Let's see, they're the same price point, so we'll see if they hold up. So let's take a look at the packaging real quick. You got the Bandai logo, Bandai Namco, Dragon Ball Super, all the warnings, Dragon Ball Evolve, this awesome art of Goku here, and the cool like fiery motif in the background. And on the back, same thing, you have Dragon Ball Evolve, Dragon Ball Super, you have all the figures in the line, Son Goku, Vegeta, and Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku, all the warnings and copyright stuff, all that jazz. So let's take him out and take a good look at him. Okay, so having just taken him out, I gotta say he feels a lot more solid than the original Super Saiyan Blue Goku. He like stands fine, like if I just spin him around, he seems to have no stability issues. He is just fine standing there, and that's great. So we're gonna take a look at him up close. So he looks very much on model. His face, his hair, the details are all done really well. The symbol in the back is done really well. Oh, okay. Okay, this is that Dragon Ball Evolveness coming out. He looks really, really good. He looks even better than Series 1 did, which is great. It seems that they've upped the quality on that aspect at least. This leg just wants to keep popping out. That's a little worrisome, but as long as he still stands, yeah, he's fine. But yeah, his details, they finally painted in his boots, and they look so good. I mean, obviously these figures are retailed at $10.99, so there will be imperfections. Like as you can see on his shoulder here, there's a bit of paint overdone there. And over here you got some, and in the boot you have some right there. But you know, overall, this figure actually looks really, really good. So let's take a look at his articulation. So the head should move 360. That feels bad. I've had figures where I moved their head or I've moved their arms or something and it felt that tight and it just ended up twisting off. So I'm not gonna move his head too much, but it can move, but I'm just scared. Mine feels a little too tight. So arms do go out about yay high and down like that. And they go 360, of course. And there is a bicep swivel here. Oh, you can't see that bicep swivel here. There is arm crunch. Seems to be single jointed. Hands do go 360 and they do bend. Like so. There is this amount of chest articulation. You can kind of do this. I'm sure you could do 360. I'm not going to bother, but you could. The legs go about yay high and about back about this much. That's a pretty good range of motion. In and out like, oh, yeah, I forgot they work like that. Knees about that much. Okay, is there any twisting? Okay, you can turn the bottom portion of the feet 360 if you choose to, and there is a joint to, you know, does it rock side to side? A little bit. There's a little bit of rocking, but it mainly goes up and down. And that is all the articulation we have. So let's move on to base form Vegeta. So here we have base form Vegeta in his packaging, and he looks amazing. It's very similar to Goku's, you know, all the same details, except it has Vegeta on the front instead of Goku. And on the back, obviously, Vegeta's in front, and Goku's in a different pose. Yes, he is. On his box, you can see he's like powering up, and on this box, he's in a fighting stance. And Vegeta is also in a different pose. In there, he's like, you know, I'm the Prince of all Saiyans, and he's like, yeah, I'm ready to fight. But otherwise, it's the same box, so let's take a good look at it. You know, I gotta say, just like Goku, he came out of the package standing pretty perfectly. All I had to do was slightly adjust his feet, and he seems pretty stable. That's a nice touch, because these figures don't come with anything. It's just the figure itself, no stand, no accessories, so it's good that they're easy to stand. I'm going to say that, and I'm looking at Super Saiyan 3 Goku knowing it's going to be a problem. But let's just take a look at Vegeta up close. So looking at Vegeta, he looks really, really good. Not seeing too much paint problems with this one. He looks really, really good. I'd say way better than the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. This actually looks fantastic. Wow. I'm very thoroughly impressed. Not to say that the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta looked bad, but this just looks so much better, in my opinion. So let's take a look at the articulation. As with Goku, the head moves 360, and this one felt a lot easier to move, so just keep that in mind. Same articulation pretty much, except his torso twists right here. And that's to help align this, obviously, so it looks more fluid. But it's the same articulation with the arms, 360, though they do go up more than Goku's. Arm crunch. Twisty hands, and they do go in and out like so. Checking the legs. Up like this. It could go a little less far back, that's because Vegeta got an ass on him.
You want to explain to me what you're doing here?
I came looking for booty.
Like Goku, they do twist here. I didn't mention that on Goku, actually, but they do twist. And he actually doesn't want to fall out. Oh, fantastic. Knees bend about so. I feel like Goku's bent a little bit more. But that's not really a problem. They feel nice and tight. You heard that squeak? And like Goku's, they do turn 360, the feet. They do slightly rock, and they go up and down. So far, I do have to say Vegeta's probably my favorite figure in the line so far. But let's take a look at Super Saiyan 3 Goku. This figure right here is the reason I bought this set completely. Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan 4 are my favorite Saiyan forms. Like, they are just chef's kiss. And when I saw they were making a Super Saiyan 3 in Dragon Ball Evolve, I had to say yes. I had to. It looks amazing. Like, I saw the prototype and I was like, oh my god, that looks amazing. So here he is. I'm so excited to have him. The box looks just the same as Goku and Vegeta, just with Super Saiyan 3 on there. Same with the back, though. I think Super Saiyan 3 Goku's, yes, he is in a different pose. Instead of, charging for Kamehameha, he's just standing there menacingly.
He's just standing there, menacingly!
But otherwise, it's the same exact box. Let's get him out. I'm so excited. Surprisingly, Super Saiyan 3 Goku actually stands pretty well. I was thinking that it would be harder to stand. Oh. Well, maybe I should just be careful. But actually, he stands pretty well. Can't go too fast because he is pretty top heavy due to the massive hair. But he stands pretty well considering. Let's take a look at him up close. I mean, the detail in this figure is absurd. That face actually looks fantastic. Looks really, really good. The hair, look at that hair sculpt. Like all Bandai America figures, his hair is softened, so younger children can't hurt themselves by stabbing themselves with the hair. But the sculpt is amazing. And the coloring is fantastic. The body is pretty standard. But it is, if you can tell, let me grab Goku here, it actually is a bit more defined in musculature because Super Saiyan 3 has bigger muscles. So it actually does have a bit more definition to it. I wouldn't say, well, it is slightly bigger. Yeah, his arms are slightly bigger, but they also just have more definition. That's a really nice touch. Boots are painted. We love to see it. It just, this looks so good. Now, I will say mine does have a bit of paint defects in the hair. You can see it's chipped off right there. This part is just like, yeah, there's that. There are a few spots that just don't look painted that well. I can overlook it because this figure just, it looks amazing regardless. I still don't think it's my favorite Super Saiyan 3 figure. I think I'd probably pick my soft vinyl figure or the real works, but this is still amazing. So let's look at articulation. As always, head moves 360, but because of his big old hair, it kind of makes it hard to do so. So we can look up and down just slightly. Arms. Oh wow, they go out better than the original Goku. They go out about 8 high, 360, bicep swivel, arm bends, 360 hands, and they do bend. Chest goes woo. Okay, legs go up like so. Pretty far back actually. About the same as the regular Goku. Knees about that, and that is nice, tight and squeaky. What? Same with the feet, 360, up and down, and slightly rock. I can't tell if I like Vegeta or Super Saiyan 3 Goku more. They both look absolutely amazing, and both of them have exceeded my expectations for Dragon Ball Evolve. But let's get some B-roll, and then I'll come back with my final thoughts. Overall, what are my thoughts on these? Well, they're definitely better than Series 1. Even by looks alone, they've definitely come a long way from Series 1. And they're definitely more sturdy, despite Goku over here, his little weird leg. Otherwise, they all have improved. And I gotta say, I've always liked Dragon Ball Evolve, but I like it way more now. If they keep up with this quality, oh, they're gonna go great. I'd love to see some Super Saiyan 4 figures in the line since we have our boy Super Saiyan 3 here. I would love to see them branch out. We'll just see what happens though. But I really, really enjoyed these figures. My favorite was probably Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He does have to stand a little weird because of his big head and all that hair, but I just love that figure. I really do. I'm so glad we have it. But also, base Goku and base Vegeta are also very much amazing, so I definitely recommend picking these up, especially for their price point. $10.99, you really can't go wrong. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe for more figure reviews, because I will be back with more shortly. More Dragon Ball stuff too. Because apparently I'm just turning into a Dragon Ball YouTuber. It's been Jay here. I'll see you guys later. Bye.